Good morning, my students. Today we are going to take the first lesson in Unit 4. Okay, it's very easy. It's called the measuring of length. Okay, so Unit 4, Lesson 1, the length. Okay, units of measuring length, we have a big train here. Okay, you have to study it like that. From kilometer to meter, from meter to decimeter, from decimeter to centimeter, and from centimeter to millimeter. Okay, so again, kilometer to meter, it's time 1000. From the greatest to the smallest, I'm going to multiplying by 1000. And from meter to decimeter, multiplied by 10. And from decimeter to centimeter, multiplied by 10. And from centimeter to millimeter, multiplied by 10. Okay, so when you move from the greatest to the smallest, we are going to multiply. But when you move against the ray here, yani from the smallest to the greatest, I'm going to divide by the same value. So here is divided by 1000 and divided by 10. From centimeter to decimeter, I'm going to divide it by 10. From millimeter to centimeter, I'm going to divide it by 10. So watch the units here. It's very important to know from which way I'm going to move. Okay? This is the very important note that we have, that half kilometer equal 500 meter, okay? Because 1 kilometer equal 1000. Quarter kilometer equal 250 meter, 250 meter. And 3/4 kilometer equal 750 meter. It's very important to study these rules for kilometer. Half, quarter, and 3/4, okay? It's 500, 250, and 750, okay? So let's solve the first example here to know how can we solve this type of example, okay? 4 kilometer equal what meter? I'm going to put my hands here on my train, kilometer, and I'm going to move to meter, from kilometer to meter. So I'm going here like that. I'm going to multiply by 1000. So I have 4 times 1000, okay? 3 zeros here will jump here, and 4 times 1 equal 4. So the result here is 4000, okay? So you have to put your hands on the item that you have and then move, okay? And watch here how many zeros you have to determine how many zeros, okay? So let it be here, I have 3.5 kilometer. 3.5 kilometer. Okay, half kilometer equal, we have in our rule here, it's 500 meter. Okay, and then put 3 as it is. Or you can do it as steps like that. So 3 kilometer equal 3000, and then half kilometer equal 500. So the result will be 3500. Okay, so let us see that I have here 7 centimeter equal what meter? 7 centimeter equal what? Sorry, it's millimeter, okay? 7 centimeter equal what millimeter? I'm going to go here or put my hands on the centimeter, and I want to move to millimeter. So I move only one step. I move only one step. That means I have to put only 1 0 or multiplied by 1 0. Okay? So it will be 7 times 10. One step only. It will be 70. From centimeter to millimeter, I'm going to multiply by 10. The result equals 70. Okay? So next one, I have 5000 meter equal what kilometer? 5000 meter equal what kilometer? Okay, I'm here on meter and I want to move to kilometer. Watch the unit here. It's kilometer. From the smallest to the greatest. From the smallest to the greatest, the first step that I have to do, it's divided. Okay, so I will move against the ray like that, so I'm going to divide it by 1000. Okay, so it's divided by 1000, or in a simplest way, you have to cancel the 3 0, so the result will be 5 only. 5 only. Check your answer again. 5 kilometer equal 5000 meter, or 5000 meter equal 5 kilometer. So when you divide, you have to cancel the 0. It's an easy way to solve this type of example. Okay, let's move to the next type of examples in this lesson. We are going to put which is greater or equal or smaller. Okay, so it's very important to make the 2 units the same. So change or convert the 2 units the same. Convert the 2 units to be the same. To be the same, okay? To be the same, to make a comparison easy. Okay, I have 8 meter and 850 centimeter. Which one is the smallest one? It's the centimeter. So I have to change meter to centimeter. Change meter to centimeter. Watch here between my hands, I have 2 zeros. Okay, from meter to centimeter, here and here. I have 2 zeros, that means 10 and 10. 10 times 10, that means times 100, okay? Keep the smallest as it is. Don't change anything. I will change this. It will be times 100, so it will be 800 centimeter. 800 centimeter. I moved from meter to centimeter, so it will be 800, okay? So I have 800 centimeter, 850 centimeter. Which one is greater? Of course, 850 centimeter, okay? Let's move to the second one. If I have here 750 meter and 3/4 kilometer. Okay, so keep the smallest as it is and change the quarter here, the 3/4 kilometer. Okay, in my rule here, I have 3/4 equal 750 meter. So I'm going to write here 750 meter. So 750 meter and 750 meter, it will be the same. So they are equal. Okay, so our rule here to convert the 2 units to be the same. Okay, so again, in this type of example, or letter C, 800 millimeter and 8 decimeter. Okay, 800 millimeter and 8 decimeter. 800 millimeter is the smallest unit of measuring length here. So I will keep the smallest as it is. So I'm going to change decimeter. So it will be millimeter. From decimeter to millimeter, yes, I have 2 zeros. I have to put 2 zeros or multiplied 10 times 10. That means 2 zeros will jump with me. So it will be times 100. Why 100? Because I have 10 and 10. Okay, so it will be 800 millimeter. 800 millimeter and 800 millimeter. So it will be the same. Okay, so you can draw the train in front of your eyes and play this game. Okay, letter D, 4,500 meter. 4.5 kilometers. So keep the meter as it is, okay, and change this. Half, it will be 500 and then put 4, okay? So also they are equal, okay? And I'm going to put meter here to be the same, okay? So the last one, 15 decimeter and 50 centimeter, okay? If you don't change anything here, you can't make a comparison. I have to convert the 2 units to be the same, okay? Which one is smaller, decimeter or centimeter? Of course, centimeter, keep it as it is. Change decimeter into centimeter. From decimeter to centimeter, I'm just only put 1 0. Put with the number that you have only 1 0. That means you have to multiply by 10, okay? So if I have 15 times 10, so I'm going to put only 1 0, so it will be 150 centimeter, and here is 50 centimeter, so 150 is greater, okay? Okay, my students, let's complete our lesson today. Okay, so in this rule we have the parameter of square and rectangle, and it's related to our lesson, the unit of measuring length. So let's start to find the parameter of a square. What's the meaning of the parameter? The parameter to get the outside lengths. I need to get the outside lengths. Okay, so I have here parameter of a square. Parameter of square equals side times 4, because I have 4 equal sides. Side times 4, okay? This is the parameter of square. And then what about the parameter of rectangle? Parameter of rectangle equal length plus width multiply 2. Length plus width multiply 2. Why? Because the rectangle has 2 lengths and 2 widths. This is the lengths and the widths. Okay, so this is the 2 rules. Side times 4, parameter of a square, and the parameter of rectangle equal length plus width multiplying 2. Okay, let's start to solve the example number 1. Find the parameter of a square whose side length equal 5 centimeter. Okay, so parameter of a square equals side times 4. You have to write the rule first, okay, and then substitution the letters by a number. Okay, so parameter of a square equals side times 4. Side here in my example equal 5 centimeter. So it will be 5 times 4, okay, equal 20 centimeter. This is the parameter of a square. Okay, the second one, find the parameter of rectangle whose length equal 4 centimeter and width equal 3 centimeter. So length here equal 4 and width equal 3 centimeter. Let's find the parameter. Parameter here equal our rule, length plus width multiplying 2. Okay, length plus width between brackets multiplying by 2. So the length here equal 4 and the width here equal 3, okay, and then multiplying by 2. Okay, so 4 plus 3 equals 7, and then times 2 equal 14 centimeter. Okay, so this is the parameter of rectangle, and here is the parameter of a square. Okay, last point I have here, find the parameter of the shaded part. I need to get the parameter of the shaded part only. Okay, so I have here a rectangle like that, and inside it I have a square. Okay, this is 4, that means this is 4 centimeter and 4 centimeter. This is 9 centimeter and this is 9 centimeter. 7 centimeter the width, and this is 7 centimeter. Okay, first point, we solve this type of example in 3 steps. Step number 1, get the parameter of the rectangle. Okay, parameter of the rectangle. Step number 2, get the parameter of a square. Step number 2, get the parameter of a square. Step number 3, add them together. Let's see. Parameter of rectangle here equal length plus width multiplying 2. Okay, so length here equal 9 centimeter and width equal 7 centimeter between brackets, and then multiplying by 2. Okay, so 9 plus 7 equals 16. Times 2, 2 times 6 equal 12, 2 and carry up 1, and 2 by 1 equal 2 plus 1 equal 3. So it will be 32 centimeter, equal 32 centimeter. This is step number 1, parameter of rectangle. Point number 2, to get the parameter of a square. Parameter of a square equals side multiplying by 4. Okay, my side here is 4, so it will be 4 times 4 equal 16 centimeter. Okay, this is a parameter of rectangle, parameter of a square. The last step, and this is the very important step, parameter of the shaded part. The parameter of the shaded part, I will add 32, or the parameter of rectangle, okay, and add the parameter of a square together. Add them together. Okay, so it will be 2 plus 6 equal 8, and 3 plus 1 equal 4. It will be 48 centimeter. Okay, so this is the parameter of the shaded part. Get the parameter of rectangle first, and then get the parameter of a square second. The third step is to add them together. Okay, thanks for watching me, and see you next time.